Hey guys, Bigger310 here again, helping with a quick video about Nexus. Am I still into the Nexus, all this and that? First, because I know I've been asked this question in comments and in private messages, Hell in a Cell, down there. I like the show. It felt more like a... This is going to be weird when I say this. It felt, in the beginning, it felt like a PWG show, where, you know, the first 4 matches... Nothing was bad, nothing was great, everything was just good. That's what PWG is. PWG really doesn't give bad matches. You watch a PWG show, like the lowest match is going to be good. Some shows don't have matches that are great, some do, but everything is consistent. And that's what this was. And then we had a shitty usual women's match. And then we had a not great main event, so that just left us with nothing. I mean, not saying that those 4 matches were bad, but it's just, I don't think they were enough to make this pay-per-view great. Even if 3 of them I thought were all really good. Pick whichever one's match of the night for you. To me, they're all different. The best actual match quality was probably the opener. The best match as far as storyline progression was probably the Cena Barrat match. The best match as far as payoff or stipulation involved, probably the Orton Sheamus match. It really depends what you like. Personally, me, I probably actually would say Cena Barrat. Maybe the opener. I almost gave the opener 3 3/4, but I thought the Cena Barrat match just accomplished a lot more than anything else in the show. So yeah, I'll probably say Cena Barrat was my favorite match on that show. Fun show. I gave it a 7. I'd like the Edge Jack Swagger match. The crowd was dead, but I did like it. Typical shitty WWE TNA women's match, except this was a little above that because Natty Nightheart is good. They didn't get that much time. Crowd wasn't too much into it, and the ending was just terrible. You really couldn't have Layla, like, I mean, I know she's a woman and women don't do this, but throw a shoe. I mean, you had to have her. You couldn't have her like actually run into the match or pull the referee down or something. Throwing a shoe is just such a pathetic finish. Such a pathetic finish for disqualification. I would rather have gone with a cheap heel finish and then had Natty Nightheart get the win at the next pay-per-view. Like, that would have been better. You could have had, like, Natty Nightheart runs around the ring or something. McCool distracts the referee. Layla knocks Natty Nightheart with a shoe, and Michelle McCool gets the pin. You see, that's not a... That's a better ending than what you gave me. And that way you leave the door open for a rematch. But hey, whatever. And the main event, I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, I've seen some really poor ratings. I know Dave Meltzer fucking hated this match. And they were saying it's the worst main event in years. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't really like it that much either. It's probably the worst match on the show besides the women's match. I gave it like 2.5, 2 3/4. It's somewhere around there. The ending to this match is just so fucking stupid, and I think that's what really hurt the match. Enough with Bound for Glory. Let's get to Nexus. I mean, Hell in a Cell. Let's get to Nexus. Nexus storyline. Okay, I was the biggest defender of Nexus in the summer. I thoroughly enjoyed the Nexus angle that was going on in the summer. I liked it. I thought it was compelling. And they did a good job building it to SummerSlam. Really, the Raw before Money in the Bank is really the only one where I was like, that wasn't really necessary. But I thought they did a decent enough job making Nexus look strong. They lose at SummerSlam. And I was like, I don't like that, but whatever. And then from SummerSlam to Hell in a Cell, Nexus just started to suck. I'm sorry. I'm one of the biggest Nexus supporters on here. I personally fucking hated Nexus. Like me and Trademark69 and many others. We were having a discussion on Skype, and I was like, yeah, Nexus, you know, it's just... I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm just not interested anymore. I don't want to see them anymore. Get them off my television. I'm not interested. And then in Hell in a Cell, well, I was a little interested going into Hell in a Cell because I did think Barrat was going to win that match. And but once it officially happened and Wade Barrett pinned John Cena, that's when, you know, I'm getting more and more interested in this angle. Barrett's just such an awesome heel. He's probably the best heel. Fuck it, I'm going to say it. He's the best heel in that company now that Jericho's gone. So yeah, he is by far, almost by far the best heel in the WWE right now. And he's probably the #1 heel. Is it wrong to say that? Yeah. He's probably surpassed Sheamus. Yeah. He's the #1 heel right now. And so he's such a great heel. And so I think I'm fine with it. Raw last week I thought was good. I liked the building of the storyline. And then this week's Raw I thought was a good Raw. A lot of wrestling on this show. Good God, there must have been like 7 matches on this show or something like that. 6 to determine the 6 members of bragging rights. The Randy Orton match as well. Yeah, 7 wrestling matches on Raw. You never would have expected that. Or maybe I'm missing something. But I thought it was all right, but I like the last segment with Barrat. He's just such a great heel, and I think that he single-handedly makes this storyline a lot better than what it should be. He single-handedly over the summer carried this storyline, and I'm really interested in the Nexus now. And I know a lot of people aren't. I know Monoxide fucking hates this shit right now. We had a pretty heated discussion on Skype yesterday about this situation. Now I do agree that some people have been saying that Nexus isn't believable. And I can understand, especially now, you know, they only have 4 members now, although if they do add Michael McGillicuddy and Husky Harris, which is the only 2 people they should add. I've heard some people say add all the NXT. No, you do not want to see Eli Cottonwood, Titus O'Neil, or fucking Lucky Cannon on TV. Percy Watson I'd be fine with, but it just doesn't make any sense with the group. Speaking of which, anyone remember when the NXT Season 2 guys beat down Caval at the finale? Did I ever go anywhere? No. Really, WWE has really gone far and beyond to bury this guy. But I can't understand if it's unbelievable. I can't understand that. If that's why you don't like it, fine. I can get your gripes there. Now that there's only 4 members. Although now with John Cena in there, it looks a little more of a threat. But that's not what I wanted to address. I wanted to address why this angle is so appealing for everybody. I think it is because it's different. Because WWE is actually made it, and it's not like it's Sheamus different. Well, oh, a new guy. No. WWE, it's just different from WWE style. They're making a conceited effort, not to entertain us, but, well, to get our money. But they're making a conceited effort to put on a good storyline. They're actually trying. We're actually seeing not lazy writing from them for this storyline. For fucking once. We haven't seen that since 2006. We haven't seen a full developed story. Well, maybe Jericho Michaels. A full developed angle that's different from the norm, that's different from what they usually do, and they're actually putting effort into it. They're actually trying. Sure, after SummerSlam, I thought they were trying. I just thought they were just morons because they didn't know what the fuck they're doing. Now they're trying in a better way. Now I think what they're doing is working. So that is why I like this Nexus angle still. I do think that, you know, it represents good faith and good hope on my behalf that these WWE writers actually can try to put on a good storyline. And it's something I really haven't seen from them, from WWE, in a long ass time. So that's why, I guess, why this angle, like, makes me a little happier inside, knowing that WWE is actually giving a conceited effort for once. So, you know what, that's probably why I like the Nexus angle more than most. But I still do like the angle. I'm a little skeptical, I'm not going to lie, because they kind of fucked up after SummerSlam, and who's to say they won't fuck up again? But I'm just letting you guys know, if Nexus did win at SummerSlam, they would not be doing the storyline they're doing now with John Cena. They wouldn't. They'd be going down to, I'm pretty sure they'd be going down a different path. But I still would have preferred for them to win at SummerSlam. But anyways, so yeah, we'll see how they end it. They might fuck up. Who's to say? But yeah, this video's dragged on long enough. Those are my Hell in a Cell ratings. I thought it was a good overall show. I'm Big Red 310. I'm out, guys. See ya.